Okay, so if you're binging this LP in the future, I'm very sorry about the format change. Okay, so a while back I LP'd the original Phoenix Wright, and I got through most of the game. Okay, I got through all of the game I needed to. Uh, just, the main game, everything in the original Game Boy Advance version. I never did Rise from the Ashes, though. And the reason being is I did actually have, the whole thing recorded. The problem is, it's not the best to edit. First and foremost, I think I even did a, commentary for the first episode of that one, but I wasn't really feeling it, and then I never really got back around to actually doing it. And again, I enjoy playing Phoenix Wright, but editing it is not great. It's very basic edits. Same reason I wish I had done Super Hot Mind Controlled Elite as a stream instead of an LP, because I am A-okay with just playing the game and talking over it, but actually having to edit through those is like pulling hairs, which I do, so I can also tell you from experience, that's also tedious. Anyway, though, yes, so, for those of you who don't know, yes, Ace Attorney was not only, originally just in Japanese and didn't actually come to the States for a few years. It originated on the Game Boy Advance, which is so weird because I always think of Ace Attorney as a DS game. But no, the original was Game Boy Advance. But we finally got them over here in the West when the DS ports came out. Now, most of the DS ports are just, more or less just one-to-one. It's all the cases from the original, everything's pretty much exactly the same, probably enhanced a little bit, graphically and musically, and of course, it includes touchscreen stuff, which, for Phoenix Wright, I actually really like. That's one of the things that I think is really good about the series, is just, I don't know, it's not overly complex, but it makes good use of the touchscreen. You can actively just switch to all of your evidence and whatnot on the bottom screen without it necessarily being in the way. However, Phoenix Wright, or Ace Attorney 1, was a little different. It had an extra case in it, Rise from the Ashes, which is what we're playing today. So, going into this, again, if you're binging this in the future after watching the rest of the Ace Attorney LP, just know that this is going to look a lot different, because by the time this had come out, there were 3 Ace Attorney games, those had already come out. Apollo Justice had to have come out later than the first 3 Phoenix Wrights came out in the West, so we still got those remakes first, but Rise from the Ashes, I think, shares a lot of DNA with later Phoenix Wright games, which I don't think is necessarily bad, but I also think it has a tendency to be a little overly wordy at times, maybe a bit circular in how it sort of sets up investigations, which I think being on the Game Boy Advance actually helped the original trilogy a lot for that aspect. One of the things I like about the first 3 games is that, for the most part, they're pretty concise. Certain cases in Phoenix Wright 2, you know who you are. But yeah, this one, it's gonna be a bit wordier, definitely a bit more complex in terms of what we need to do, and also, when I said a few minutes ago, hey, I think it's cool that they don't, overdo it on the DS functionalities, they overdo it on the DS functionalities. in this one. Like, you would think it's a little weird going from the first 4 cases to this one if you didn't know that the original game was on the Game Boy Advance, but like, once you do know that, it's like, oh yeah, okay. No, yeah, that makes complete sense. I see that. But yeah, no, anything else I want to mention? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're good to go. So, let's move over to Ace Attorney. Gonna continue. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because I downloaded a save file. And that one is partway through the last trial. Also, a thing I never actually got to really involve in the LP is the official art that they use for the episodes once you complete them, because I never actually returned to these screens. I only ever continued. This isn't the best place to see this art, of course, in part because it looks weird in the formatting I have, but also because a lot of it is covered up by the episode title, which, you know, for stuff like this, kind of, you know, Mike Wazowski's a few characters. Perhaps. I don't know. I feel like someone here might be pretty important, but might be covered up by the Turnabout Sisters. I don't know. Clearly it's the Bellboy, of course. That's who I mean. This one also looks pretty rad, and to be fair, it does actually cover up Old Bag's face, so... You know what? Actually, good placement. Well, Cody's fine and Penny's fine. I like them, so I feel sorry for them, but it's worth it to only have to see half of Old Bag's face. And then, of course, we have the last picture, episode 4. Just don't get to see Lotta here at all. However, we do get to see a very sad or has a migraine Edgeworth, either one of those, and just giant Manfred von Karma in the back. I mean, look, it was pretty obvious Von Karma was evil when you played the game, but, you know, this art, it's just like, no, yeah, he's the villain. And of course, we don't get an image for this one because haven't finished it yet. So it's time for Rise from the Ashes. This has been the slowest Phoenix ever conceived in mankind. You can also tell that this is, you know, a DS original because of how fancy the animation gets. You know, like we've got a model here. Hey, you're supposed to be dead, and not in a trench coat. Yes, 2 months. Only 2 months. That's it, that's all. I feel like people have probably gone on longer without a trial, but also... Dang, don't it suck when you're the guy who absolutely evaporated 4 people in, like, 4 for 4 perfect trials, where not only does he prove his client innocent, but also just ethers the real criminal in court. I feel like everybody would be flocking to Phoenix, but you know what? Sometimes the world just don't be like that. Okay. Let's do maybe... Here we go. I am now louder in general. I'm no longer lowering this audio, because I've been kind of quiet, but, okay, that's good. Okay, so, he's had offers, but they've all been normal cases, and Phoenix is just like, I don't know. I need the thrill of just absolutely obliterating someone. I want to see the hope leave their eyes when I just come in with the perfect gotcha. I mean, look, they get to see Phoenix suffer until that happens, so it's completely fair. I feel like if he actually did take, like, a traffic case, though, that would somehow either evolve or devolve, I don't know what it is, into just actually managing to catch the true criminal somehow. Like, oh, you thought my client double parked? Oh, no, here's what really happened. It was Mr. Dubois Parker who double parked. He had an identical car. I mean, to water Charlie, obviously. Entirely fair, Phoenix. I mean, you're not supposed to be introduced for several games, so I don't think you should be asking me that yet. Okay. Maybe make sure your lawyer knows that first. No, it kind of does, though, actually. Look, your name is actually, hold on a sec, real quick, guess I have to do that for both? Hold on a sec. Let me just, properties, Alright, look. Your name's question marks. I can't be having that. I'm sorry. It just bothers me when people do that to me. I feel like that'll get very distracting if I keep that there. That's why I don't have the cursor here for this. I know this is a visual novel, but still. I have standards, damn it. Well, you have so many things wrong right now. It's pretty unlikely. She no longer works here in this mortal coil. Well, actually, that is a lie. Sometimes she comes back as a ghost. However, it's cool. She doesn't actually, like, she's not an employee, so I don't have to pay her every time she comes back as a ghost to help me. Lady, did you read the name on the sign that I assume is out there? I mean, I've never actually seen what outside looks like, but there's gotta be a sign by now, right? Yes, the one who ethered Von Karma, thank you. Finally, some recognition. Yeah, Edgeworth didn't get murdered or do a murder. Ringing endorsements. I'm sorry, I lost my plucky sidekick and I'm too depressed to work now. If only there was another plucky sidekick around here. Ugh. If only. Sister, I gotta think about that now. Okay, fine. I'll help, but only because you have a sister. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, but only if you have a sibling. Science? The hell's that about? Alright, anything in the court record? Just the attorney's badge. Well, I mean, we have the usual guys. I feel like that's a little bit of a dated profile for Edgeworth. Yeah, that still works for Gumshoe. Alright, well, not much to do other than talk to her, so... Tell me about yourself, Emma. So you're a quote-unquote scientific investigator? Mr. Wright, why are you doing air quotes? Because I haven't heard of science. I mean... Give it a few years, Phoenix. This is not gonna be a surprise. Look, people get real high-paying, high-skilled jobs at very early ages in California. Phoenix just goes over to the couch and face plants into it. You said the trial's tomorrow. Yeah, sorry you aren't prepared for it. Oh no, that's fine actually. In fact, if anything, it's better that I have no prep time. I think I would actually do worse if I were able to prepare. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't! She'd use a gun, she's smart like that. No reason to get in close. Okay, so... there's a witness. And also your sister entered the police precinct and said, I, the Sister Sky, did a murder. Can you, like, scientifically not be a I guess? I feel like if you just marched up to a scientist and said, hey, can I get it in a book that I'm not a murderer? They would just tell you to fuck off because they've got better things to do. Unfortunately, she's extremely dead. Alright, well, we'll ask about that in a minute, but first, how about that psi you're investigating? You're 15, get out of here. No, you are, baby. That's what you get for being... Well, I mean, this isn't a prequel, but, like, this is kind of a little bit of a prequel for Apollo Justice, a little bit, but also it's sort of its own thing. It's confusing. Either way, you're here too early. I'm starting to think your gimmick is science. Is that not already a part of it? I guess. I mean, first we gotta talk about relation to Mia. My sister asked for her, somehow not knowing she's dead. I mean, I guess it's a good thing you're not judgmental, but, yeah, no, you're a few years, well, not a few years, few months late for that one. I mean, probably not there. Yeah, I feel like that was kind of obvious given the wording, Phoenix. For someone who's good at cross-examination, you sure suck at picking up context clues, my man. Alright, well, I guess we're going to the detention center then. Good old detention center. It's been far too long. Nah, it's context sensitive. Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, I get it. Being in different places, kind of triggers different, like, not reflexes, just modes. Let's see. Donk. Okay. Anyway. Phoenix context clues. Damn. Guard back there is quaking in fear. Is he friends with Gumshoe? I feel like he should be. I feel like they'd have things to talk about. She's got her back towards me the entire time. Like, as though she doesn't even care about me. Like when she sang that song, we don't even really care about you. Okay, so you know Mr. Wright then. Does she actually pay attention to the news? What a coincidence, it's just like the Faye sisters. Don't worry, Phoenix, you'll get used to this eventually. Also, that is me. I, Lana Skye, did the crime. We have a knife with the victim's blood and your blood. Yeah, I remembered when the murder happened because I was doing the murder. Damn, sucks for you. Okay, so this is a pretty open and shut case, which means we need 3 children to come to Lana Skye's defense. That's how the law works. Classy. Yeah, they arrested me for all the murder I did, which I did do. You do realize if you defend me, you are defending the murderer, right? Just so you know. I want to make that clear. I don't mean to brag, but I'm very good at murder. I only need to do 1 stab. That's how cool I am. By you? Yeah, by me. Uh-oh. You're in super trouble. It means the police hate you. Now that's actually how the law works. This is the first case I've had in 2 months, and I'm asking myself why I took this case. So tell me about yourself. How long have you liked doing murders? By the way, good job. You have made my other prosecutors' lives hell. But to be fair, Edgeworth was kind of an ass. And Payne, don't even get me started on that guy. I'm glad you crushed his dreams. Wow, cool. I don't have anything like that. I had Maya Fey, and let me tell you, she's not a good manager. Haha, yeah, weird that I don't actually know anything about the legal system around here, the actual people in it. I know 2 prosecutors. Yeah, you know, I cut myself doing a murder. I mean, I'm just so good at murder, though. I'm so good at murder, I almost murdered myself. My power is too great. That wouldn't be a fuck-up, that would just be a bonus. Look, sometimes you do a murder, and you just get the ×2 bonus. But if there's only one other person in the room, guess what? That has to be you now. Look, you can get the ×2 and ×3 bonuses if you're a serial killer. You've got to kill, like, in a line. On second thought, I suck, actually. Yeah, and she did not realize that Mia's super dead. Yeah, Mia was like cool and collected and confident, mostly. This guy's kind of an wait a minute. Wait, didn't she have a case with you? No, she didn't. No, you were like the no, never happened. Uh-huh, yeah, I should... Look, game? This is the series with Phoenix and Edgeworth. You don't have to know homo anyone. You don't have to have Emma here to just say, no, they weren't gay. Shut up. I feel like the fact that they added that line does kind of show the difference in writing at the time. I've turned my back to you. You're not in the room anymore. No, I am. No, you're not. I have no object permanence. Oh, hey, guard, how's it going? I forgot you were here, too. Alright, so that didn't go well. I thought I was done with this. Can you please finish a sentence? Alright, anything else to talk about before we head out? Nope, absolutely not. Don't want to repeat conversations from earlier, so it's time for a new map. I hope you don't say that too loudly, because you might get them to quit. You know, this whole thing I do all the time is actually, like, not legal? I only do this because nobody actually tells me what's going on. I think you got the wrong building. You see, I'm very married to my gimmick. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I've met your kind before. Not like the cowboys, but like, I know your deal. Not particularly now. Oh god, that's actually a good point, like in the original... Before this became California, yeah, what would your deal be? He's just a reverse Rising Sand. He was once a samurai who worked in the police department, and then he went to America and came back as a cowboy. Phoenix has to go back to being the straight man for the first time in 2 months, and it's killing him already. Alright, well, I feel like if I move to the right, I'll meet somebody else incredibly wacky, so, let's examine some stuff. Alright, Emma, you're a plucky sidekick now. What do you have to say about this door? I think you're just saying words now. Ah yes, Mr. Relativity. Hi, I'm Daniel Relativity, and this is my theory. So you're not so good at history, are you? Alright, let's see, is the button different? Nope, it's not. Let's see, what about security? Ah yes, my favorite cafe, Le Sécurité. Okay, so like, look, Emma. I feel like you're trying too hard to be Maya, though. 'Cause like, look, Maya comes from like 3 miles away in the very Japan, heavy region. very Japanese-themed village. So like, she has a reason to not know what anything is. How would you not know what a security office is? I'll have you know, I'm not stupid. Emma's just the proof of wisdom and intelligence being different stats. Alright, so let's see. Anything over here? There's a vent, but that vent's not important. Let's see. I mean, clearly there's a card on the floor over there, which we'll need to examine, but that's for last. Alright, separator, what's your deal? Okay, I'm gonna take a shot. Are the barrels different? Okay, cool. I think you'll probably just get arrested. Alright, so... I'm gonna say, so far, you have so-so marks, Emma. 'Cause look. Again. Maya has a reason to be kind of adult. You're a woman of science. I don't know why you're like this, other than the fact that they just wanted to keep the same dynamic from Phoenix and Maya, with Phoenix and a different character. And it does not work out as well when it's a different character. However, here's your chance to make this up. Phoenix Wright just getting terrible flashbacks. Alright, kinda just the same deal though, but with the word science attached. Alright, so I've already kinda given away that, like, she's a, fairly major character in Apollo Justice, and, like, I remember her at least being a bit different in that game. she has a different dynamic. In part because, like, she's not the only character they have to bounce off the main character. Like, the other partner character in that game kinda gets the Maya energy, but also does her own thing as well. Ah, it's a wallet, not a phone. Wait. Does that mean we're evidence now? Let's just scientifically steal something! Alright, well, I guess we're gonna... Let's give in to peer pressure from this weird 15-year-old we just met. Alright, I hope you're ready for DS functionality. Ah, dang, we can zoom. Oh, jeez. Yeah? Alright, so let's just scientifically open this wallet, sure. Bruce Goodman, oh my god. This is a sequel to Better Call Saul all along. Gotta point out that this isn't scientific. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then first off, we should check out the ID. Wacha! Zoom in! No, it wouldn't. Get out of here, Emma. Alright, so let's flip this thing over. Anything on here? No. I mean, they bothered printing stuff on the back, but it's not good enough. Alright, well, anyway, we have to check out the Attorney's Badge in 3D. Nothing? There we go. And to think, we didn't know at any point what Phoenix's badge number was. See, you went through the entire game, and never once did you know it's... Is that 26381? No. You mean you can't pass this to me and I'd become the defense attorney? No. Alright, well, that's all the evidence we have so far. Alright, well, that's all for this part of the room. Now what about this one? No, I've been here for like 10 minutes. How long does it take you to shave? Please, I move faster than a mosey. Please talk normal. They have a saloon up there? Ah yes, the High Prosecutor. That's the one with magic. I feel like half of them loved this guy, half of them hated him. Look, I'm leaving the car alone. Oh, hi Camilla Fire Emblem. What's up? Oh well, at least you have the good song. You're not a cowboy and you have the song. You're good in my book. Why would you want to be called that, though? Oh, you made the music go away. Don't call her that! Note to self, forget name. Alright, well, let's talk to you then. Shut up. Oh, geez, something's gonna happen. Yeah, probably. No, I mean something real important. Yeah, somewhere in the world. What are you talking about? Ma'am? Ma'am, I'm a defense attorney. I also knew a spirit medium. But that sounds like some bullshit, and I'm not buying into that. I mean, look, you can't say that all prosecutors are evil. I mean... Okay, well, Pain's kind of the worst, but also, well, Edgeworth's getting better. And I mean, also, Von Karma was also evil, but some of them have to be not terrible, right? I mean, that is kind of a weird award. Ah yes, good old ProsCon. Every year in February. I was going to murder them all, but that would be illegal. I don't want to know, though. Yeah, I'm with Emma on this one. Because somebody used his car to hide a body? I mean, that's not really his fault. The murder? Yeah, it was really hot the way she murdered him, but also incredibly evil. Well, yeah, she can't hate all prosecutors without knowing the one in charge of them. Okay, your gimmick is more subtle, but like, you also need, you and Marshall both need to just cool it. Both of you, to the fridge, 30 minutes. So what's your deal, though? Ah yes, the Far East, where we're not currently. You know, the Far East, Japan, that country we have incredibly strong ties with here in California. Actually, I do kind of like the localization explanation of that, of just like, oh yeah, well, you know what, we made it California, but we're just gonna work with it. This is the alternate future America where we're less xenophobic, so like, there's just a whole lot of transplants in California. Look, imports are real cheap because we just love Japan so much over here in California. It sounded like a corpse just said something. Do you think she's serious? Do you think she's actually gonna kill me for that? I mean, considering you were in some capacity going to considering poisoning somebody's lunch, I'm gonna have to pass. I know the joke there was it's a trilobite, but I don't trust anything, even if it's normal. Look, I don't know if it would have been a murder poison or a Claude poison, but I don't want either of those. Kinda hard to tell. Because, like, on one hand, it could just be them trying to emphasize, like, no, this is Japan. This takes place in Japan. But it also could just be that's where, or like the aesthetics they want to use for some of the later games. It's kind of hard for me to tell because I haven't played anything past Apollo Justice, so I only know that, what was it, Spirit of Justice, I think? Which is like Ace Attorney 6? I think it's 6, but either way, I know that one has... they had to just be like, okay, fine, Phoenix Wright goes to Japan or whatever. But he's actually in Japan for this one. We can't keep it in California. Look, California and Japan get along so well that actually the bar is just the same in both. If you pass the bar in California, you pass the bar in Japan and vice versa. Look, they're really close in this timeline. Maybe it did. Oh, maybe I am hostile towards those scumbags. Please stop calling her that. Alright, well, that's all I had to talk to you about, and, I'm gonna leave before they call you the cough-up queen again. Alright, to the High Prosecutor's office. Wait a minute, I know this aesthetic. I mean, it's the High Prosecutor's office, like I said. The High Prosecutor's like a normal prosecutor, but they do magic. Absolutely not, that's part of the job. Anyway, Edgeworth, good job on being able to cast Faraga, I guess. I'm glad we're at the point of Edgeworth where he can just take that in stride. Look, Edgeworth, let's not make this too personal, because otherwise Emma here is going to no-homo us. This is a very brief period where the writers were concerned about that. This awful bright red sports car that only an idiot would be found riding. Just the absolute dumbest motherfucker. Absolute amazing person. Pest person. Amazing taste in cars. Alright, well, before we get into that trouble, gotta check out that outfit you have hanging on the wall. Okay, so I can't quite see it from the angle it's at, but is that the one he wears, at least briefly in Ace Attorney Investigation? No, wait, no, that's, what's that? I'm pretty sure that's one of his alternate outfits, and I think I know where it's from. Wouldn't be Investigations, though. This is too early even for Investigations, but yeah, no, I know what that's from, I think. Also, like, the angle here really doesn't do it justice, because, If you thought Edgeworth was an ass at the start of the game, oh boy. He's been more of an ass, and also, that outfit is just, well, perfect for him at that point. Oop, game's dying, Cloud. Prosecutors. Yeah, it's a dumb award I got that I hate. This is one of those moments where I do wish there was voice acting. I just want to hear Edgeworth go, "It's a great honor, they send that shield to the best prosecutor each year." Yes, it stands for king. He's so defensive about the trophy, I love him. I know it's dumb, shut up! I just want to see Phoenix entering this into evidence with just the biggest shit-eating grin on his face, staring Edgeworth dead in the eyes. Alright, let's see, what else do we get? Oh god. Game's seriously dying, Cloud. Okay, so he started out by going, "Good bouquet." I'm surprised he didn't just walk up to it and go, "This is the gaudiest bouquet I've ever seen. What idiot would get a bouquet like this?" Okay, I actually kind of like the way they had to localize it, though. Like, okay, so it's kanji in Japanese, so the K can't stand for prosecutor, because that would be dumb. So they... Sorry, I just read the text. So they had to make the trophy even worse to justify it having a K on it. And people think that localization is bad. Phoenix just actively burying the memory of Wendy Oldbag in his head. God, I hope not. Phoenix just got hit by the image of Wendy Oldbag and just went careening to the ground. Alright, teapot, hell yeah. Okay, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, I'm gonna need... Edgeworth, this is a robbery. Edgeworth, I want all your tea stuff. Edgeworth, would you let me steal all your tea stuff if I also stole the trophy? Edgeworth, give me all your tea stuff or I'll make you keep this thing. Makes sense. Yep, nope, that makes sense. That tracks. Okay, so I said it's a few years too early for, investigations. However, I see Edgeworth's future aesthetic is here. Edgeworth in the background. It's a metaphor, right? And they're worth a lot, wink. Not only am I an avid chess player, I do plan on making this my gimmick in a few years. Nah, that's too on the nose. Maybe I'll just steal his stuff. Okay, look. Okay. Emma, you go for the nameplate, and while he's distracted with your obvious crime, I'll take the tea set. Okay. I'm gonna take a chance and say the computer isn't anything important, and will in fact be part of the desk too. So anyway, Edgeworth, now that I've finished just gawking at your room... You think I did the murder and then dumped the body in my own car? I mean, my sister did the murder. I mean, not my sister. Yeah, this sucks ass. I mean, you gotta have a prosecutor. Oh, you know, rumors. In case you forgot, Edgeworth was an ass. I mean, look, there was a whole case where we had to defend him and we liked him, but... This was his whole deal at the start. Some people have a stupid sense of humor. I mean, somebody else's car, sure, yeah. Like, she stabbed somebody and put him in the cowboy's car? Wait, does he have a car? I think he actually does ride a horse into work. Seriously though, why my car? Damn. Yeah, all my stuff got used. It sucks ass. Can't use my knife, can't use my car. This is the worst. I have to carpool with Gumshoe, and his car is awful. Don't understand why he can't afford a better one. No, he absolutely can't. Alright, well, I mean, let's talk more about that trophy. I knew he'd be doing this. Oh god, I'm so glad Phoenix went from having the absolute worst day of his first trial in 2 months being open and shut, absolutely not in favor of his client. And then he gets to rub this in Edgeworth's face. It's great. That only makes it funnier, Edgeworth. Well, that seems important. Yeah, I've seen that area before. Oh no, the suck-ass trophy is broken, whatever will I do? Alright, there should be new dialogue, but first off, what about this knife, though? Okay. I don't discuss evidence in the first place. I know what you do, right? I'm not falling for this shit. It might be a little personal. Alright, well that's very specific. Yeah, we're pretty good at actually getting a pretty good read of the time. What? No, absolutely not. Shut up. Got the memory of a goldfish. Here's this. This is the last time I was able to use my car. Oh, hi, you're new. I mean, if Edgeworth doesn't want it, I'll take it. Oh shoot, who's the one voice actor? He's got the distinct voice, but I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Almighty Tallest Purple from Zim. It's like the one role I actually remember off the top of my head, but that's absolutely the voice I hear for Meekins. Yes, yeah. That's how I hear Meekins. There's a lot of good potential thumbnails for this, however, I am considering Phoenix calling Edgeworth sir. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna glance over the walkthrough I've got up. It's 9 o'clock and I'm a ways away from the court case, so I think I'm gonna look at the court record and investigate these last pieces of evidence before we call it quits. So while we do that, I guess I'll do wrap-up stuff. So, if you want to catch more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, you can do so next Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Nothing here. As for other streams, you can catch Yeast Origin on Saturday, that one's 9 to 11. And the Dragon Ball Xenoverse stream is on Tuesday. That one's also 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And man, I almost didn't play this because I wanted to play more Xenoverse. So, excited for the next session of that. But I definitely had fun here. It's clearly been too long since I've played Ace Attorney because I really miss this. He just left the room and then the murder happened. Yeah, then somebody else's car would have had a body in it. And that's why you shouldn't run yellows. Not because it's a bad thing to do, and you're bad if you do it, but because specifically, your vehicle and knife will be used for murder. That's just how it works. Let's see, anybody else we have up here? So we've got Lana, wounded on her right hand, and Angel Star. But that's it. We've had a bunch of other people, but they don't matter. Alright, so, anyway, as for other things to plug, if you want to catch these VODs on somewhere where they're not deleted after a week, you can go to YouTube. I'm Fefner Masamune on there. And in addition to VODs, you can also find my LPs. So let's see, there is Mega Man X on Monday. Next week is going to be the finale of X1. Wednesday is Rocket Slime. And Friday is usually Fire Emblem Echoes, rather. Not this week, though, because DST's been kicking my ass, and yesterday I was just very meandering all day, so I unfortunately did not wind up finishing that one, and as it so happens, backlog kinda dried up, so yeah. Gonna have to skip this week. It should be done next week, though, because now Saturday is open, and also I should hopefully be a little more focused next Wednesday, and a little bit of Tuesday. Anyway, though, if you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon Coffee. I'm Fefner on both those sites, and you can find links easily enough in the Twitch bio, or the YouTube banner, or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, so I'm going to save state, but also... Is there... Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll save state just in case suspending play does anything weird, but otherwise... We'll continue from here next time. Alright, well... Good to be back, Phoenix, right? Good to be back. That was such a long 2 months. Have a good night.